This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
We're coming to you live from the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Elgin Owls open up district play tonight against the Woodward Boomers. After a month of hunting on the road, the Owls return home with an unblemished 3-0 record and plenty of momentum. But tonight marks the start of what a lot of coaches call the real season, the district gauntlet, where every game matters maybe just a little bit more. I'm Billy Palmer alongside Vincent Saylor. And Vincent, after 3 straight wins, it's time for the Owls to begin district play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it's an exciting one, obviously. Woodward coming in town, had to make that long road trip last year. Good to get district started off finally. Great non-district schedule. Did a great job of finishing 3-0. Got 17 wins in a row now. And like I said, wanting to take care of business tonight, start off unblemished, and hopefully even get those 15 points for the playoff seeding as well. So should have a fun one tonight. Hopefully we can get a lot of players into the game. Got some little injuries here and there that we're going to hold some people out for some precautionary reasons. But like I said, should be one that we can take care of. Just got to take care of business and do what we do and play up to our standard, and I think everything will be fine tonight.
You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Always innovating because every community matters. Providing top quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at Hillary.com. You're watching Elgin Allen football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And now for a look at the schedule brought to you by the Orchard Group. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Vincent?
Yeah, so like I said, took care of business against MacArthur in week 0. So with the 1-0 record there, went down to Hillcrest 2-0. Took care of business in a hard-fought game there on the road against Newcastle. Got Woodward coming in this week. Won't have to take as long of a hiatus from home anymore. So once district play starts, we're going to go kind of home away, home away, home away. There is a change in the schedule. Elk City, that says October 3rd, but that actually is going to be October 2nd on Thursday night. We'll be headed up to Elk City to play the Elk City Elks on Thursday night. So join us on Thursday night. We'll play a little bit early there. Then Bridge Creek comes on in here. Then Weatherford on Thursday night again because that's fall break. So that's another road game on a Thursday night. Thank you so much, schedule makers there. Then we've got Douglas at home, Clinton, which is on Halloween night, so that makes it even better too there. Playing at the Red Tornado Bowl there against Clinton Red Tornadoes, and then finish the season with the Battle of Wichita's at home for senior night with the Cash Bulldogs. Much improved Cash Bulldogs. Be interesting to see how that one plays out tonight between Cash and Elk City. Big one over there at Cash between those two schools.
Yeah, and a lot of district play, so tonight we'll keep you
keep you informed kind of what's going on.
Yeah, because we will be seeing Elk City next week, and again, that is moved to Thursday. So, hey, that's okay. I don't mind going to Elk City.
No, enjoy a nice little Friday night off. Get to watch some of the games around town, and like I said, it won't be too fun heading to work on Friday morning, but we'll make it work.
That's the schedule brought to you by Orchard Group. You're watching Elgin Now Football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Just under 20 minutes now until kickoff, and now for the keys to the game brought to you by Coolco. Stay comfortable year-round with their expert HVAC services. They believe in providing top-quality HVAC services to you with their team that has over 20 years of experience in the industry and is committed to delivering excellent customer service. Give them a call, 580-704-9838. Vincent.
Yeah, talking to Coach Wyatt on the defensive side of the ball, we got to stop their run game. They run a gap scheme type system, and we got to be sound with our assignments and do what we need to do to stop that run game. And then on the back end, we got to have much better eyes. Last week, we kind of had our eyes in the backfield and not on our keys and not on our assignments. So we got to have much better eyes and match up a lot better on the back end against those guys. It's kind of your defensive keys to the game. As far as the offense goes, got to cut back on the penalties. We talked about it a lot last week during the game. Had too many penalties. So as we move forward in this season, as we move forward in district play, as we get hopefully into that playoff run, got to cut back on those penalties. On the offensive side of the ball, we got to execute as well and do what we always do, run to set up the pass. Caden had a great game last week, but at the end of the day, everything starts up front with those big guys and Ritson, and if we can get that going, and it's going to open some things up on the back end, and Caden might have another big game.
Yeah, and, I think it's coming into district play especially. We were with coaches before the game over there in the coach's office, and some of the defensive coaches they were saying, hey, last year defense was a killer defense. Like if you stepped on the field, they hated that you were even, you disrespected them by stepping on the field. So I think tonight they want to see something very similar from the defense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, defense, like I said, has given up a little bit more points than we're used to seeing in the last couple of years, but they're also very sound back there and got a lot of playmakers and things like that. Also breaking in some new people, so kind of learning who's right for what spots. Like I said, we're going to rotate a lot more defensive linemen this year than we have in the past. So we're trying to find what the best kind of matchups are for those guys. Is this guy a better pass rusher? Is this guy more of a run stopper and things like that? So you're going to see us move in and out with some different defensive players and things. Like I said, Coach Baker does a great job of the defensive side of the ball all year round, and like I said, still doing a great job now. But like I said, learning kind of some of these kids and some of the abilities that they have, and look forward to seeing what this defense can do against a good Boomer team.
It's your Keys to the Game, brought to you by Cool. You're watching Elgin Owls football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders, to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and now for your starting lineups, brought to you by J. Black Welding. Need it built, fixed, or welded right the first time? Trust J. Black Welding Company of Elgin, Oklahoma. Barn Dominiums houses metal shops and all your welding needs. Call them today at 580-280-0388.
Here we're going to start on the defensive side of the ball this week. We got it in Caleb Alasola at nose, Big T at anchor, Hudson Begley at Mike. We're probably going to see Jake Deal tonight. Kaysen's being held out for precautionary reasons. At Will, you've got Ritson Meyer. At Bandit, Phillip Yassi. There we go. At Dog, we got Braxton Antuna. At corner, I believe we're going to have Keegan Hillary out there tonight. At the other corner, Bryce Martin. At free safety, Brody Morrison. At strong safety, John Lohman. Now moving to your offensive side of the ball, you got left tackle Hudson Begley, left guard C.J. Devine, center Brody Ballou, right guard Jackson Deal, and right tackle, your Rough Rider of the week. Last week, Cameron Hollifer. At tight end, we got a bunch of guys that play that position. You got Tucker New, Lucas Young, Jake Deal, Caleb Adesola, just to name a few there at the tight end spot. At your X wide receiver spot, you've got Brody Morrison. At your A receiver, Casey Meyer again is going to be held out, so it looks like Keegan's going to go there. At quarterback, yet Caden Belletto, who had a great game last week, who currently has 531 yards on the season with 4 touchdowns, completing 76.6% of his passes, which is a pretty phenomenal number. Also named Offensive Player of the Week against Newcastle. And then your running back, the man, the myth, the legend, Ritson Meyer himself, 12 touchdowns on the year, 403 yards rushing, 11 touchdowns, 1 punt return touchdown, forced 2 fumbles last week, had an interception last week, has 4 catches for 83 yards as well. Ritson Meyer, your starting running back. That is your starting lineups, brought to you by
J. Black Welding.
There you go.
Elgin Now Football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645. The
heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, you've been watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications, always innovating because every community matters, providing top quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here, and it's a nice, coolish night. We didn't really have any hot games, did we?
No, we really didn't. I mean, the weather has played pretty well for us on all the Fridays that we've been able to play. I mean, other obviously than Hillcrest.
Right.
Wasn't quite ideal. Wasn't hot, but had obviously the lightning delay and all that kind of stuff. So that was a little bit of an issue there. But outside of that, like I said, started hot last week, but kind of by the time kickoff rolled around, it was pretty cool and comfortable at that point. So getting ready to move into October, I'm sure weather probably might play a factor as we move on into the season, but not because of the hotness, but more maybe because of the wind and maybe some coolness and things like that. With these turf fields, though, these days, it's not quite as bad if it does rain and some of that stuff because, I mean, like I said, I mean, the issue when you have those type of issues, it's more of the mud and whatnot from the grass field. So quick little weather update.
And I guess it's fall now, too, right?
And it's fall now.
Yeah. I got told my wife at home is she loves the fall. She loves the fall in the winter, and so she's like, hey, it's fall today. And I'm like, okay.
It's football season.
It's
it's fifth season.
It feels the same to me, but I like fall too because I like winter the best, so it gets there. So, yeah, it's nice out, and we're getting ready for the coin toss here, brought to you by Rowan and Robertson, speech language specialists, where they are licensed and can assess and treat you with speech, language, voice, and fluency disorders. Give them a call at 580-
454-9200.
There's two numbers on here, and I don't remember which one.
I think the first week we had the original number, and that was a cell phone.
Oh yeah, we don't want to give that out.
So we've now been updated with the office number.
So that
so Ashley kind of informed me of that. So we've got that situated. So got our captains out there now.
That was a good pause there.
Sixth captain of the week this week is Tommy Finley. Got practice player of the week, number 67, Ronnie Rojas. Our normal 5 captains that were named by the coaches in the team is Kason Meyer, Hudson Begley, Brody Morrison, Ritzenmeyer, and Philip Pibiasi.
Don't worry, Philip. We're going to get him right on that.
Hey.
We're going to get him there.
Philip knows I love him.
Yeah.
Every day I see him, and I say, I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah. And we deserve it. Listen, the dude plays his heart out every time. Like, he makes such a difference out there. He's not like just sitting randomly down.
I do kind of like the P squared.
P squared, you like that?
I kind of like that. I don't know if he does, but we'll ask him next week.
I like Philip Pibiasi. He works pretty well.
Dylan Young in the house tonight.
Yeah.
Braden Thomas, I think I saw with one of his Chris Hayes Pizza Corral highlighter shirts on tonight as well. Those guys do such a good job of capturing all the images and making the videos and all that fun stuff. Got Little League night tonight, so all the Little Leaguers in their cheerleading outfits and jerseys. Got a big one tomorrow.
So Woodward won the toss and deferred. Elgin will take the ball to start the first half, going from right to left on your screen here.
You got a full day tomorrow, so if you're out and about, not much to do. I know there's a bunch of good college football on, but if you want to check out some of the youngsters of Elgin Owl football, come on out to the Nest tomorrow. We'll have games from 9 a.m. all the way through about 3 or 4, first grade through 6th grade. We'll have games tomorrow. I can't remember who they play tomorrow, but we're welcoming somebody into the Nest for those Little League games.
Your LSU Tigers have a big one tomorrow.
Sure do. Ole Miss. Kind of a mixed house,
stuff, right?
Mixed household there a little. My brother-in-law played at Ole Miss. We're all big LSU fans, obviously. We had a 4-year stint as Rebels, but after that, we were done.
I have seen pictures of you
in Ole Miss attire.
As the Elgin Owls make their way out onto the field.
Brody Morrison, this week's black flag bearer for the defense. Big game last week by Brody on the offensive side of the ball with 10 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown. Puts his total up to 13 catches for the year, 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. 4 rushes for 34 yards as well. I want to thank David Dillingham for allowing us the opportunity to get all those stats so that way kind of keep you informed at home of what's going on and where guys are throughout the year. He said Caden completing 76.6% of his passes.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, 60 is kind of that number that you like, and 76.6 is on up there. And we talked a little bit about it during the coach's show and the podcast this week. I said he's not just dinking and dunking it either.
Yeah, right.
It'd be one thing if he was, just throwing those screen passes and flares and bubble screens and things like that. But we're pushing it downfield with some deep digs and some deep curls and deep comebacks and posts and go routes and things like that. So it's incredible that he's completing that many of those passes.
He put the ball in some tight spots last week.
Yes, he did.
That dig route, that right down there in that corner, that end zone right there, coming back. Was it Brody?
Yeah.
Come back and make that catch. That was one of the best balls I've seen thrown in a long time. A really good ball.
Well, and then the one, too, like I said, he worked well in the pocket last week. Yeah. On that 4th down conversion to Kaysen, kind of worked around some pressure there and was able to get enough air under it to get a good job on that 4th down conversion as well. So that's why he was named your player of the week.
Thank our first quarter sponsor, Vincent Saylor.
Hey!
Everyone loves saving money. Customize a coverage plan that helps protect what's important to you. Family things and your bottom line. From safe driving rewards, bundling options, and discount, Vincent Saylor can help you create a solution that's right for you. Call him or any of his nice employees down there. There's a bunch of them. They welcome you like right when you come in there. 580-699-20 27-71.
Well, yeah, we put my wife up front, so that way
there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, more of a much welcoming personality and face.
They stick Vincent kind of back in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you stay back in that office.
Yeah, we only need you when we need you. No, yeah, give a huge shout out to all my employees that help me, allow me to do some of these things that I get to do in my extracurricular activities and whatnot. And every boss will say he's only as good as his employees, and mine are phenomenal. So thanks, girls.
We're waiting for the Woodward Boomers. They're just, I don't know what the deal is. They're about
There you
to
go.
come out now.
Another kind of inter-family issue here for our family this week. My mother-in-law teaches in the Woodward school system.
Yeah, you make a few trips up there, don't you?
Oh yeah. Father-in-law is one of the 2 State Farm agents up in Woodward as well. He's got the second best State Farm agency in the state of Oklahoma. Yours truly is number 1, of course.
I was going to ask. I didn't want to say anything. As we get ready for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. Elgin Owls will be taking the ball in the black jersey tonight, white pants, red helmet, black socks. For the ones that are actually wearing socks.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Bryce Martin's got a little bit of his, he's in his Halloween spirit already with his bright orange cleats on.
And the Boomers in their classic white sock with the gold pants.
Should be a fun one tonight. Glad to be back at the nest. God, it feels like it's been forever.
It has been a long, long time. It feels like forever.
And, of course, the faithful is here loud and proud. Sage Rush gets under that one and fair catches it at about the 26-yard line.
So that's where the Elgin Owls will start their first drive. Caden Boletto coming off that fantastic game. Of course, a lot of people, offensively had great games last week.
Yeah, offense did a great job all night, kind of answering the bell there. Once, like I said, Newcastle did a good job in the first quarter of kind of matching all of our scores. Then defense kind of stepped it up there with the big 4th down knockdown by Bryce Martin, and then the interception by Keegan. Kind of pulled away from it from there. But, yeah, offense did a great job all night. Offensive line really did a good job creating some big holes and giving Caden time to get the ball downfield.
Keegan Hill at the top of your screen, Brody at the bottom, Ritson behind Caden. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to a little flea flicker action. He's got a man wide open. It's Keegan Hill. He underthrows him a little bit, but he does make the catch. Kind of surprised that he caught it, but he's on the run. 10. Touchdown, Keegan Hillary.
Woo! First play of the game. Last week, first play of the game was supposed to be a flea flicker, but didn't quite work out that way. So came right back to it this week. Good job by Ritson of getting the ball back to Caden. And then good job by Keegan. Like I said, kind of had to wait for it a little because Caden had some pressure in his face, but waited for it and then made a couple people miss for the long touchdown for Keegan Hillary, his first touchdown of the year.
A long time since we've been here at the Nest, but it only takes 13 seconds to put some points on the scoreboard. We do have another kicker this week. That's Will Steinseifer.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Ian. Kind of, like I said, joined the team late in fall camp and kind of came to the coaches and said, hey, I've got something going on that week. If I will play, but I can't play that week. And the coaches allowed him to do that, and that's why we got a new kicker tonight.
Extra point is good. Elgin Owls lead 7-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls strike quickly. Now for the drive summary scoring recap brought to you by Pizza Corrals. Quick one.
Yeah, one play, long flea flicker, touchdown pass from Caden Boletto to Keegan Hillary, sophomore Keegan Hillary, who's really stepped up in the last 2 weeks.
Had a great interception last week as well.
Had some good kick returns as well. So really liking the way that he is stepping up as a sophomore. Look for a bright future out of him coming in the next couple years.
Now for your Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
The Elgin Owls will kick this one off. Appreciate you joining us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, whatever platform it is. Good to have you with us here tonight. We'll keep you
entertained throughout the night.
Yeah, entertained. I was going to say informed on other scores, but yes, entertained for sure.
We like to have a good time here in the booth.
Yeah. Definitely taken at the 15-yard line by the Boomers. Patient running, got some room on the right side. Going to be finally tripped up there by Jace Johnson, number 26 for the Elgin Owls, 5'9" sophomore.
Yeah, kind of like I said, kind of got lost in the shuffle there a little and kind of got out of our lanes and was able to pick up some yardage there. Tommy Finley stepping in this week some for Braxton. Braxton's going to play some, but kind of got a couple little cautionary issues there. Jake Deal, like I said, Kaysen's not playing tonight, Kaysenmeyer. So Jake Deal's going to step in there at that other inside linebacker spot next to Ritson. Everybody else kind of stays the same.
So Woodward Boomers come out on offense for the first time. Handoff is to number 5. That's Jake Graff.
Looked like he was met by Ritson right there in the hole.
Going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up a 2nd and 10 with 11:30 left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm first quarter.
First-year head coach for the Woodward Boomers. Came over, I think we said, from Shattuck.
Yeah, Shattuck. I think he's a Burned Flat, Deal City. Coached there for a long time. I think that's where his original home is. And 8-man football, very different than 11-man. Defensively, I think I can see how we'll see that more as we go through this game, how they play 8-man in much the same way.
Right.
2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Snap is kind of high. Hand up the middle. Still on his feet is Jake Graff. He's going to get up to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. Bring up a 3rd and manageable for
the Boomers. Yeah, not a bad little inside run right there. Makes it a 3rd and manageable. See what Coach Baker dials up here. Probably see if we get some pressure from either Phillip or Ritson here. Tiny's back in there. Thomas Finley was also your 6th captain of the week. So it looks like he's coming off the edge.
Cash Carter is the quarterback for Woodward. Handoff up the middle again. He's gonna
pick up the first down.
Yeah, right there, but I think they're gonna give it to him. They spotted him. Yeah, they're gonna give him the first down. Philip Pibiasi and Brody Morrison both in on the tackle for the Owls.
10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Got our clock back up and running, looks like, this week.
Go. Yeah. Well, Chris is having a mess with it here, but he's got it going.
Last week didn't really have anywhere to mount the camera.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Woodward Boomers. Cash Carter bringing the play in from the sideline. 6'1", 185 junior. Trips to the top. 1 man in the backfield with Carter. Snap is kind of high. It's going to be quarterback keeper designed. Going to be tackled at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, a couple high snaps in these last couple snaps there. But good job by the quarterback of corralling them. Found a little bit of something on that right side. They're kind of pounding that way a little and gaining some positive yards here as we're moving forward.
2nd and 4 now for the Boomers, and they're just taking their time. They're running every play in very deliberately here.
Well, I mean, that's probably part of their game plan, kind of keep the ball away from our offense, trying to shorten the game a little and see if you can keep it tight maybe through the first half and make Elgin a little bit nervous there.
Carter again, so quarterback trips to the bottom. Going to be quarterback keeper again and hit hard right there by Ritson Meyer that time.
Yeah, Hudson kind of got him low. Yep. Ritson got him up top for short yardage gain there. 3rd and about a gain of a yard or 2. So it's still running power right. Have yet to see the ball in the air.
Okay, 3rd and 3 now for the Boomers as the Elgin Owl crowd gets into it. Going to be an empty backfield here. I would think maybe a quarterback keeper again. We'll see. Receiver at the bottom's kind of big. Keep an eye on him. High snap again. Oh, that could be picked off, but it's incomplete.
They're calling an incomplete pass. Looked like great job by Keegan. Looked like John Lohman was also in there.
That could have been
close to being a backwards
Yeah.
pass as well, but referees believed it was still a forward pass, so falls incomplete. So it's going to make it fourth and short
down, yeah.
here. See Woodward probably going to go for it here, the way they're, or maybe try and draw us off sides, and if not, maybe take that penalty and punt it away. But we shall see here soon.
I think in a game like this, 4th and 3, the way they've been running the ball, I think you just go ahead and go for it at this point.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, like I said, Woodward.
4 receivers to the top,
Same.
1 to the bottom. The one at the bottom, his name is Brody Providence, 6'1", 180. It's going to be a high snap. There's flags.
Yeah, so the motion guy came in as the offensive line was falling, so that's kind of an illegal shift there. Oh, those guys have all got to be down. Can't have that many people moving at once.
So it'll be a 4th and 8 now for the Boomers. 8:05 left to go here in the first quarter.
Makes sense to be a punt here.
Yeah.
Punt team running on. Zayden Roberts, Brody Donnelly.
Richard Meyer's going to go back deep. It's like
Kind of an odd.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird setup. Especially on the far side there.
Yeah, he's moving forward, so that's going to be another illegal shift. Looks like Phillip kind of had that Canadian
Yeah,
league
right there.
kinda,
They take off right there to
yeah.
get the line of scrimmage at the snap, yeah.
Some confusion there, but that'll push the Boomers back again for another 5 yards.
Yeah, one of the gunners on the far side, you could see that there on your screen. Didn't really know, and then was kind of walking up while the snap happened. So they'll march back 5 more yards, make it a 4th and 13 now.
Check out Phillip right here.
Ritzenmeyer standing on his own 27-yard line. Going to be kicked a little short. Take a sideways bounce, and it's going to die there at the 22. That's where the Elgin Owls will take over with 7:40 left to go here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, you see that score on the board. It happened very quickly.
Extreme.
Flea flicker from Boleto to Keegan Hillary to start the game.
Yeah, one offensive play so far.
Official timeout on the field. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Ritzenmeyer behind Caden Boleto. There's a flag on the far side. Do want to thank our timeout sponsor, Elgin Realty. Elgin Realty is a team of property experts in Elgin. Whether you are selling your home or looking to buy a new home, they can help. They also have 7 military relocation experts on their team who specialize in military moves. Give them a call at 580-492-4260 and let them help you with all your real estate needs.
A little offsides, kind of lined up in the neutral zone by the Boomers, so gives a free 5 yards there. So 1st and 5 for your Owls. Ritson back there in the pistol.
Teddy Boleto's going to look out to Brody, who has the catch. Up 30, 35, 40, 42, where he's finally thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, just want to get the ball out quick to Brody. Made that first man miss and picked up about 15 yards after the catch. First catch of the night. Brody's 14th catch on the year.
We will have a trivia question for you tonight, and it does involve Brody.
It does involve Brody.
So Brody and Keegan at the bottom of your screen.
Looks like Joey's up top by himself.
Brody goes into motion. Caden's going to hand it off to Ritson, who kind of feels over the blockers and gets up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 6 on first down.
Yeah, just a patient run right
Very
there.
patient
Kind of,
this
just
year.
kind of waited and didn't see much of a hole, so fell forward for about a 6-yard gain. Second and medium is kind of where you like to be, at your head of the sticks. Gives Adam Castro, our play caller, a whole playbook to work with here.
So Brody, Keegan, Joey, top of your screen. Nobody at the bottom. Just Ritson in the backfield with Caden Mileto. He's going to throw it up, and it's dropped that time by Keegan.
Yeah, not sure if number 9 got his hands on it or not right there, but trying to hit that seam route, and Keegan unable to hold on to it. Good hit right there as well by the safety.
But that first down play getting 6 yards kind of opens that up on second down, right?
a ton. I mean, like I said, if you're at that second and medium and second and short, it allows you to potentially take a shot and still be able to pick up that first down on third down. Second down and long, you're trying to kind of get yourself back into manageable third down position.
3rd and 4, and Ritson gets the handoff and still on his feet. Oh, finally taken down. Going to be short, though. Make it a 4th and short now.
Yeah, good tackle right there by number 9 coming up from his safety spot. Not often does Ritson kind of get taken down by one man, and good job of him hanging on to Ritson's leg. And see what we come up with here on 4th and short. Probably power play to Ritson would be my guess.
Yeah. Caden gets the snap, hands it off to Ritson up the right side. Cuts it back in, has a lot of room, 40, cuts it back out again, 35-30. Still feeling his way down the field. Finally, a group of Boomers bring him down at the 23-yard line. Gain of 26 for Ritzenmeyer.
Yeah, kind of knew that was coming on 4th and short right there. Kind of a power play to the right side. Good job by the right side of the offensive line. Jackson, Deal, and Cameron Hollifer making a big hole for Ritson. Looks like Ritson's going to take a little bit of a break here. Tiny's back in there.
Even Joey on the far side blocking.
Yeah, blocking downfield.
Well.
And did a good job, too, when that guy kind of turned his back. He kind of stopped blocking, kind of threw his hands up like, hey, I'm not blocking him anymore, to make sure that it didn't get that block in the back or anything like that downfield.
So Tiny in now. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Tiny goes into motion. We're throwing to Tiny. Threw a perfect pass right into a groove. And can he get this in? Let's see here. Woo! Down. Caden Mileto to Tiny.
Caden's second touchdown of the night. Just a quick little screen swing pass to the outside. Great job of blocking on the outside by the receivers out there. Looks like Joey, Brody, and Keegan. And Tiny was able to use his speed and beat that guy to the end zone for his first receiving touchdown of the year, 3rd touchdown of the season overall, I believe.
13-0 now your score. The Owls lead the Boomers. 5:39 left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm first quarter.
Caden off to another great start so far tonight.
Extra point is up and good. 14-0 now your score. Watching Elgin Owls football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Taco Roofing now offers.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Again, the L's score fast again. After your drive summary brought to you by Pizza Corral.
Yeah, just a quick little drive right there. Probably 5-6 plays. Not 100% sure exactly the number of plays, but capped off by Caden's second touchdown. This time on a little swing pass to the outside to Tiny Braxton Antuna.
Got to get up to the receivers early, blocking downfield as well.
Joey did a good job on Ritson's long run. And then obviously in order to get that touchdown on that swing pass right there, great job on the outside by Brody, Keegan, and Joey again, getting Tiny into the end zone there for a 14-0 lead. 5:39 left to go here in your first half.
So the Owls will kick off from right to left again. Boomers see if they can answer and get something going. Did have a little bit of success running the ball last drive. They're running power right most of that drive. Give me a high kick that's going to fall and be on the ground, and who gets it?
Brody Donnelly's got it.
Let's see.
Yeah, Brody Donnelly.
Correct. Brody Donnelly with the fumble recovery. The Elgin Owls will have the ball in good territory to start this third drive of theirs.
Brody wearing that number 18. Good job by him getting down there and getting, after a big hit, holding on to the ball as well. So
you see that on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Probably going to see him some tonight. Jake Deal got to start there at that middle inside linebacker spot with Kaysen out tonight. Probably going to see Brody there as well.
Just 5:35. If they go here in this first quarter, it seems like it's been all Owls so far. Brody to the bottom of your screen. Let's see here. I think Woodward's going to call a timeout. Yep. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority.
Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 5:35 left to go in the Benson Sailor State Farm first quarter. Elgin Owls have the ball on the 25-yard line in Boomer territory.
Lucas and Jake moving over.
Ritson behind Caden. Caden's going to get the snap. He's looking to pass again and throws it out.
Going to be a block in the back, unfortunately, right there.
Jake Deal with the catch, but there is going to be
Lucas
on the Owls.
Yeah, Lucas kind of got him. Hate to see that for Jake.
Tate Boletto again looking sharp, though. The ball right where it needs to be. What'd you say is complete? 76%.
76.6 coming into tonight. It was 21 of 23 last week, 10 for 10 in the second half.
I don't know if I could complete 76% if it's just
on air
standing out there.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said during, like I said, either the Coach Show or the podcast this week. Got Coach Show every Tuesday at Burrito Miko. We'll be there this week. Not sure what coach is going to join us and what players, but we have coaches and players that join us every week. Join us live if you want, or catch us live on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
That will be from the spot, so we'll be a 1st and 8 now.
So Jake gets to keep his catch.
Right. So Ritson still behind Caden as Brody goes into motion.
Looks like Brody might have took off a little early, trying to get to that second level and get the block on that outside zone play, and might have took off a few seconds early.
1st and 13 now for the Elgin Owls.
So one of the keys to the game was to kind of cut down on some of those penalties, and up until those last two plays, kind of were doing a pretty good job of that, but the last two plays have seen a couple.
So it'll be a 1st and 13 now for the Owls.
Still 5 minutes and so to go in the first quarter.
Brody and Joey at the bottom of your screen, nobody at the top. Tied in to the left of the line.
Get that 5 back.
Got the 5 right back, so a few flags in a row here. It'll make it a 1st down and 8 again.
If you were watching last week, we're used to seeing some flags.
Oh, man.
Not sure if we...
Maybe we won't see an incomplete pass turning into a 3-yard loss somehow. That wasn't an incomplete pass, by the way.
Yeah, we kind of went back. Yeah, it was definitely a fumble. But the spot was also wrong for Newcastle as well. So, all right, 1st and 8 again.
But the crew we have from Marlowe, they're going to get it good tonight. Hand off to Ritson, cuts it outside and tries to kind of cut it back in. Host of Boomers there to meet him at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, not much running room so far for Ritson. Got that long run there on 4th down, but outside of that, they're doing a good job of kind of bottling them up. But you kind of see what Caden's doing so far, able to have some soft zones on the outside, and Caden's been able to complete some passes.
It'll be 2nd and 5 now, 4:32 left to go here in the first quarter. See to the top, one to the bottom. Joey at the top, Brody at the bottom of your screen. Caden look to the sideline. Brings Brody in. Gets set this time. Caden drops back to pass. He's looking Brody's way, I think. No, now he's looking. A lot of time. Probably needs to throw that one. Oh, my. He's going to fumble the ball out. Probably at that point trying to make a play downfield, but maybe just need to throw that one.
Yeah, trying to do a little bit too much right there, and he knows that. And like I said, kind of had the fumble last week, kind of holding the ball with one arm there. Said trying to make a play downfield. Don't hate him for that part of it, but after it kind of breaks down at that point, I mean, you're that close to the sideline, just throw it into the stands or throw it out of the back of the end zone. Luckily, the ball was fumbled, but out of bounds. So
I think he saw Tucker New Hinton over there and thought, man, if I can get that big guy, just somewhere near him.
Yeah. But brings up a 3rd and long here.
4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Get it outside to Ritson.
Got a whole lot of room, cuts it back, and makes was having a hard time making men miss tonight. They're kind of getting them on the ankle and holding on.
But makes it a 4th and manageable here.
That's really what you're trying to do.
Yeah, like I said, you're trying to get the first down if you can on 3rd down, but gets it much better in a much better position on 4th down here to see if we can pick this one up. Right outside of that Taco Mayo red zone.
We're used to seeing Ritson shake those guys off.
Right. No, but they're doing a good job of open field tackling tonight against Ritson. May want to see him right there try and hit that sideline. Use his speed and get outside. Like I said, love his patience, don't get me wrong. That's what he does. But on that one, maybe try and beat him to the sideline and get to those sticks.
So Caden's going to be looking to pass. Looking for Tucker New. That's going to be just short of being complete. So be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, kind of got flushed out the pocket a little and just didn't set his feet. Had enough time to kind of flip his hips and set his feet and get a good throw in there, Tucker, but tried to throw it kind of on a run. And when you're throwing on the run, you've got to flip those hips and you got to flip those shoulders, and just kind of, like I said, kind of short-armed it a little and fell incomplete for the turnover on downs.
So that fumble doesn't really hurt the Woodward Boomers at times. So they got to try to respond now at this point. 3:08 left to go in the first quarter.
Looks like another official timeout.
And we'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and an official with, I don't know, a contact issue or something in his eye, but got that taken care of. So we're ready to get play going again. The Woodward Boomers take over on the 20-yard line.
Been a while since they've been out here. Had some success in that first drive, kind of powered right. This time they try to go left. Good job by Caleb Adesola getting some pressure. It messes up the timing of the run game, and tackle made by Braxton Antuna, and Caleb kind of folding back from his defensive end spot.
It'll be a 2nd and 10 again from the same spot. Under 3 minutes now to go.
Dad tax.
Keegan Hillary coming onto the field.
Braxton,
Bryce.
Looks like Bryce.
Yeah,
I think maybe they said something about maybe he's got to get his pants lower.
So Handoff this time up the middle and met by.
Looks like Pibiasi there.
Pibiasi and a couple others.
P squared.
Make it a 3rd and 7 now for the Boomers.
Big T coming off the field here on this passing down.
It's a big T, by the way. Kelly's getting in better shape, right? You can tell the way he's running off the field.
Well, I think somebody said some since fall camp has started, he's lost about 25 pounds.
Good for him.
Still a force to be reckoned with there in the middle.
Absolutely.
Kind of a
funky
odd,
snap that time, and Woodward Boomers are going to not really get anywhere. Bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, like I said, kind of a weird. I don't know if the center snapped it a little bit slow.
Kind of delayed.
Yeah.
We got a Boomer down on the far side of the field.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Timeout.
Yep.
We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank. With you all the way.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer...
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Corday back deep this time for the Elgin Owls. Staying on his own 42. Low snap, bounces on the ground. Corday's going to take this one up the left side of the field, up to the 45. 40 turns the corner, going to be knocked out. Pretty good territory, about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, not a bad return right there at all by Corday. Glad to see him back in action tonight.
This will be 1st and 10 from the 38 in Boomer territory for the Elgin Owls. 1:09 left to go in the Benson Sailor State Farm first quarter. Caden Boletto bringing the offense back out onto the field. Joey at the top, Brody at the bottom. Mr. Bell Cow, Ritzenmeyer in the backfield.
See if Ritson can get going here.
Not able to break one yet. They're just doing a better job of tackling.
Yeah, they kind of like I said, kind of group tackling them a little. You got one man going low, one man kind of going high.
Which is exactly how you
got to tackle him that way, right?
So bring up a 2nd and about 4 or so. We're going to call it a 2nd and 5 officially.
See if Caden can kind of get back into a little bit of a rhythm too. Those last two plays kind of lackadaisical a little would probably be a good way to put it. Yeah. And want to see him kind of get back onto that streak he was on last week and early in the game. Probably get 1 or 2 more plays here in the first quarter.
Caden gets a snap, dropping back to pass. Thrown behind Joey and picked off by the Boomers. They got a lot of room on that far side. Caden Boletto and Ritson chasing them down. Going to be knocked out, I think, inside Elgin Owl territory.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, like I said, a little bit behind him, but also you kind of want to see maybe Joey, once he gets into that spot right there, kind of throttle it down a little. He kind of sped through the open zone, so kind of forced the throw maybe a little bit behind him. Like I said, a little bit of miscommunication. I think Caden maybe thought he was going to Caden maybe thought he was going to settle in that zone. Once you get kind of on those seam routes right there, once you kind of get past that first one, kind of want to settle in there. Then once you catch it, explode through there. But Caden's first interception of the year, so see how he bounces back from that.
12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Boomers. Outside that first drive where they had 30 or 40 yards rush and hadn't been able to do very much. Snap kind of high. Quarterback flush out of the pocket. There is a flag down. throws it just kind of out of bounds.
Yeah, I think they going to get holding on the Boomers. Caleb did a good job of getting in there pretty quickly, Caleb Alasoto, and then kind of reached out and grabbed him. Wasn't able to get the sack, but
So
does force the holding call.
You hold on the Boomers. 3 seconds left to go here.
I said there was only one last play and got 3 more.
you never know, man.
No.
So Elgin Al strike at the very beginning, one play, score another touchdown as well, and then last couple of times they've had it been a little sloppy.
Yeah, I'd like to see maybe defense maybe get a turnover here or something like that. Kind of everybody's just kind of on their hands right now. It's kind of got off to that great start and kind of put it in neutral almost, and got to get it back in drive and get this thing moving.
Handoff will be to number 6, and man, nowhere to go. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. Your Elgin Owls lead the Woodward Boomers 14-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for the Lawton Firefighter Association's second quarter, proudly supporting the surrounding community where they work and serve every day. Lawton Firefighters Association. Elgin Owls lead the Woodward Boomers 14-0. And again, if you want to know the name, background for the Boomers, it is what you think it is. It's the Boomer Sooner Oklahoma thing. It does have to tie in with the state's history and the land run. I did a little bit of research on that just to make sure. I thought, well, maybe it's something to do with the oil industry because of where they're at, but no, it's the state history stuff. So,
great job, Billy.
By the way, how did the Elgin Owls get the Owls name? I'm interested. We'll have to find out that as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm interested in a name until they come up. I mean, I went to Conowar with the Tigers. There was no Tigers in Conowar, I promise you that. Woodward Boomers throw this one complete over the hands of an Elgin Owl defender. I think that was over Brody. He was thinking maybe pick 6 the other direction.
Yeah, Brody kind of went in, kind of for the pick, and good job of catching the ball out of the air by the Boomer receiver.
But still
it brings up a third and long here.
Still short of the first down.
But you're on your side of the 50, so maybe if they pick up 3 or 4 yards, probably think about going for it there. See if we can get a big sack here and get this crowd's getting back into it here for third down. See if they can light a little fire under the boys' rear ends.
I can see a turnover here.
Yeah, here comes Ritson. Yep.
Off the forced out, too. That's dangerous, but they're going to be lucky, and it's just going to be an incomplete pass.
Good job by Ritson right there. It was a play fake, but it didn't bite on the play fake and still got in there and got the big hit on the quarterback. Looks like that's going to bring the punting unit on.
Elgin does get the stop, and the crowd certainly appreciates it here at the Nest.
This time Ritson is going back there again. Brody Donnelly and Zayden out there as well on punt return. I want to thank CJ and Zayden as being our player guests this week.
And they both did a great job, too, by the way.
Yeah.
They did. Ritson takes a low-line drive. It's usually kind of you want to get. They get out to the 35-yard line. There's a flag thrown.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a little late hit there, kind of piling on at the end. So it's going to be maybe another 15 yards, get us should be right at midfield.
Some of these guys, when they come out to the coaches show, you never know if they're just going to, we have some that their favorite subject is what was lunch.
Lunch.
We got
one of those. Putting the student and student athlete.
That's right.
Horse collar tackle rather than the late hit. So it's going to push us up to the 15-yard line. The 50-yard line.
Appreciate Burrito Miko having us out to be able to do that. It's fun to get to know those, not just all the coaches, but all the players, one-on-one student athletes. We forget sometimes they're just,
Yeah,
they're still
17,
kids.
18 years old, right. Only
They're still
17,
kids.
18
Yeah.
years old, right. Only
So they're going to.
I didn't bring up Zayden. Zayden's one of our babysitters. Didn't bring that up during the
you
show.
You talked about that, but you didn't bring it up.
But now I'm bringing it up during the game, so.
No, sorry. That's great that you can, kids that can do that. That's going to prepare them for down the line. Ritzenmeyer behind Caden Boletto.
Yeah, need to get back on track on the offensive side of the ball.
It's a good way to do it. Hand it off to Ritzenmeyer. Fights forward again, this time in Woodward Boomer territory.
But you got to give credit. You got to give credit to the Boomers' defensive line and linebacker crew. I mean, they're tackling well, and I mean, like I said, not a bunch of huge holes for Ritzen. He's being patient and getting some positive yards. Don't get me wrong, but not the big long runs we're used to seeing in the first 3 games of the year.
I mean, you'll take 7 yards every time.
Well, of course,
but it's not the 35, 40 yarders that he usually busts off.
He is currently averaging 7.1 yards a carry.
So just
right on his average. So I want to see, like I said that last drive too, and then Caden throws the pick. But yeah, I want to see him get back on track as well. First interception of the year. See how he kind of responds to that.
Hand off to Ritson again. Big hole. Bounces outside again. Very patient.
There you go.
Sees the block out there by Brody. The Woodward defender begging for a hole, and he's still on his feet. Finally knocked out at about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you kind of like to see from Ritson right there. Kind of hitting the hole at full speed, gets out into the open field, runs through that right here on our Elgin Roofing replay, runs right through that kind of leg tackle, and then gets some big positive yards downfield. I mean, you can't turn around and say, oh, he's blocking me on my back because you're –
He threw his hands up. He wanted it.
Gets us inside of that. What?
Taco Mile red zone.
There we go.
10:05 left to go here in the second quarter.
Going to give us another 5 yards right there.
I don't think Caden was even expecting that to happen. He just looked at the sideline before they even jumped off sides.
No, I don't think he was doing that one on purpose. And the reason he looks back to sidelines and things like that, I mean, for those at home and kind of watching and kind of figuring out what's kind of the dynamics of the play call or whatnot, line up, see what's going on, see what kind of defense they're in, fake that signal, then look back to the sideline and say, hey, we got the right play call, or, hey, we need to move this because they got 5 in the box, 7 in the box, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you got several eyes looking at everything. Caden takes the low snap. He's going to keep this one himself.
Woo!
Caden Boletto with the rushing touchdown.
Smart play right there by Caden, kind of a little bit of a low snap, able to field it from his third base position, and then didn't see anybody open and was able to kind of waltz his way into the end zone for his first rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah,
Makes it 20-0.
That was definitely a hot corner play there from the baseball player quarterback. 20-0 now. The Elgin Owls lead the Boomers.
Still a little sloppy, though. Like I said, I mean, things we can work on.
Snap there was a little ugly.
Yeah. Kick is up and good. That makes it 21-0. You're watching Elgin Owl football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls lead 21-0 over the Woodward Boomers. And now for your Pizza Corral scoring recap.
Yeah, good drive right there, kind of getting things back on track. Big run there by Ritson to get us all the way down inside of the 10-yard line. Kind of after the bad snap there, but good job by Caden of picking it up and running it in. Caden's responsible for all 3 touchdowns so far tonight, 2 passing, 1 rushing for his first rushing touchdown of the year. Makes it 21-0. Thanks again to Pizza Corral for being your scoring recap sponsor.
And now for the Waynes drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Waynes.
21-0 your score. Owls in control early on here.
I think Joe might be in the crowd tonight.
Down there somewhere.
Yep. Going to be running across with his 5th grade group. I think he's I think he's the 5th grade coach. Halftime, we'll have the Corey Eastlick halftime performance by the band, and also Little League night. Might get to show you some of those guys running across the field.
Taken by number 5, that's Jake Graff, going to be tackled at the 10-yard line.
Good job right there by Gator. Gage Elam, number 30 on the tackle. Good job of keeping your lanes and staying on the outside shoulder.
Thank you for joining us here tonight on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Wherever you're joining us from, whether you're on Roku, Android, Apple, whatever it is, we appreciate you. Certainly we'll take a look at some scores from some other schools on the network here in just a little while, and even in our district as well. The 1st and 10 for the Boomers. Had a good opening drive, pretty good opening drive, and since then really haven't done very much. The Elgin Out noisemakers are out. You can hear them. Handoff up the middle. Tackle for maybe a gain of about 1.
Yeah, maybe a yard or 2.
Bring up a 2nd and call it 8.
Tucker New, Big T, and Hudson anchoring that defensive line right now. Brody Donnelly in there.
Yep.
I believe CD 187 is in the house tonight.
So 9:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Boomers, again, they are just taking their time, even though they're down 21. I think they...
Yeah, I want to shorten the game a little.
And this is still a new coach, the new system coming in, so
quick.
Make sure everything is good. Catch is made, but he slips and goes down.
Yeah, tried to get a little swing pass on the outside. Good throw and catch, but wasn't able to keep his feet, so makes it a lost yardage play. Brings up a 3rd and fairly long from about the 6.
Now, when you look at the Woodward Boomers schedule, they played the first 3 non-district games the same as last year. The win was a better win, and the losses were both closer losses, so we know there's some improvement there.
Yeah, they were a young team last year. They got some good size from what I can see.
Yeah, they got
some playmakers on the outside, maybe.
Pretty decent number of players out there as well.
Yeah.
I think I counted about 55 or so. 3rd and 15 now, though, for the Boomers.
They're going to call a timeout.
And we'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 8:20 left to go in the second quarter. Owls in control of this one.
Yeah, 8:20 left to go here in the second quarter.
I do have somebody that says they know the story about the Owl mascot.
Okay.
So,
can't wait to hear it.
Now, the guy that's sending it to me, I don't know if I trust him.
Oh, okay.
So
is it safe for the air?
Yeah, we'll find out here in just a minute. I will.
If you know any backstories, please hit us up. We're always willing to share some stories from our viewers.
I'll screen it first. So, high snap. Good job by the quarterback. Going to throw this one deep, and nobody there. It'll be a 4th down for the Boomers.
Honey Owl was back there trying to get his weekly turnover.
Yeah, even overthrew him as well.
See who goes back there. This time looks like Ritson's walking back there. Sage Rush is getting some run tonight at one of those safety spots. Like his length and his athleticism.
The snaps have been kind of all over the place on the punt, so you might watch for that here on this play. Ritson standing on his own 36-yard line. Snaps dropped that time, but got away. Britson's going to take it on the 45, cuts back. Still breaking some tackles, still on his feet, but again, a number of boomers there. Take him down finally at the 32-yard line. That's where the Owls will take over to start this drive with just over 8 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Some scores from the district. Cache leads Elk City 7-6. That one is in the second quarter. Clinton and Weatherford 0-0 in the second quarter. Ada, number 3 in the state, leads McLean 28-7. Bridge Creek up 12-0 over Douglas. Tuttle all over Ardmore 21-0.
Yeah, I'm curious about that Elk City Cache. We kind of see how that one ends. If you want to join us during the pregame show, we told you that the game next week is going to be on Thursday night. So headed to Elk City. So here comes Tiny on the carry right here. But yeah, join us next week on Thursday night. Pregame show will start at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 as normal. Also join us Tuesday night at Burrito Mico for the Elgin Iowa Football Coaches Show. Not sure who we'll have on this week, but we'll hope to have a great show for you.
Gain of 5, first down there. They're going to call it 6 actually for Tiny.
In other Elgin news, got to give a huge shout out to Kinley Garrett, signed with the OSU softball team this week. So some good news for the Cowboys.
Yeah. Tiny will get it again, and you got to give up to the Woodward's not really allowing the big play.
No, and they're doing a good job tackling.
They're still giving up chunks, but that one's going to be just outside the Taco Mayo red zone.
There we go. Beat me to the punch.
So Brody at the top of your screen, Joey at the bottom, Ritson in the backfield behind Caden Boletto. He's having another good game tonight outside that fumble, that pass that got tipped around.
Jared Williams is a longtime Elgin faithful resident. Doesn't know the story about the owl, but we had some different colors as well as we've been.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'd like to hear all that.
He said he was not a fan of the, I think he said red, white, and yellow was not his favorite look for the Owls.
So it'll be a 2nd and 8 now for Elgin.
Phoenix Castro looking into the booth right here with his little duck call right now. Second and 2.
Ritson behind Caden. Caden fakes and
Tucker.
Throws to Tucker. New Henson going to be tackled inside the Taco Mile red zone at the 19-yard line. At the 14-yard line. So we'll bring up a 3rd and 3 now for your Elgin Owls.
Kind of going a little tempo here. Try and maybe get them not lined up. Inside zone to Ritson right there. Got a big hole.
Got a lot of steam ahead. Pulls over a guy, and man, the Boomers at that second level, they're just there to meet him. It will be a first down for the Elgin Owls.
Yeah, I thought after that run over he was going to be able to walk in the end zone. A good job of rallying to the ball by the Boomers. Get him down short of the goal line, but still brings up a 1st and goal from about the 5. Looks like we're going heavy package here, bringing in a bunch of tight ends. Caleb Adesola, Jake Deal, Brody Donnelly. Oh, we got the full. Oh, we got the owl. Yeah, the power owl.
Power owl. Ritson's going to take the snap and ducks his head, but just a short gain.
Like I said, good job of tackling by these guys here.
So we'll bring a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. You know, Coach Wyatt did say they are more sound.
Oh, absolutely. You can see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, first-year coach, too. I mean, like the way that, like I said, only game 4 in his tenure. Going back to the power owl. Looks like Woodward's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll take the Elgin Realty timeout with him. You're watching Elgin Iowa Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where sports is our middle name.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line, and they're going to go back to the regular formation this time.
No power owl.
Kay Mileto hands it off to Britton Meyer. Easily walks in for the Elgin Owl touchdown, making it 27-0.
Britton's 13th touchdown of the year, 12th rushing touchdown. Averaging 4 a game, only 1 so far tonight. We'll get stats for you from David Dillingham at halftime. Let you know kind of what's going on there.
And we got to give a shout out to him more. Not every school has a guy like that.
No. I mean, like I said, just be able to walk over to the next booth and kind of say, hey, what's going on? Tell me what you got.
Extra point is up and good. 28-0 your score. Elgin Owls all over the Woodward Boomers here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network for the Pizza Corral. Scoring recap, Vincent.
Yeah, great job right there, kind of punching that one in, push it out to a 4-score lead. Big run by Ritson Meyer. Had a catch as well by Tucker New on the drive. Braxton had a couple good runs as well, but it was capped off by about a 1-yard, 2-yard touchdown plunge by Ritson Meyer for his 13th touchdown of the season, first on the night.
Now for the Waynes drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Waynes.
4:29 left to go here in the Lawton Firefighter Association second quarter. Proudly supporting the surrounding community where they work and serve every day, the Lawton Firefighter Association.
It's like Brody might have been a little bit ahead of the kicker there and bring it back and make us re-kick it from about 5 yards deeper.
So we'll do it all over again. If you're an Oklahoma fan, bad news this week. Although I would say this, they still can upstage Oklahoma State at every turn. We just fired
like a true Sooner.
We just fired a coach of 20 years. Oh, by the way, I'd rather not have came out at all. But I loved all the memes out there of the doctor who was doing the surgery, Dr. Shin.
Shin for the wrist?
Yeah, so apparently he's got Jared Goff back from a similar injury in about 16 days before. But there's a lot of people who said if he successfully has the surgery, put him on the schooner next time they come around. Right? There's all these different things like this is your day. Everybody said this is your day. Don't get this wrong.
Well, that's an off week, so that's a good week to have it happen. It's live ball.
And put on the ground again anyway.
It's still on the ground. Looks like Woodward finally did come up with it. That was dangerous there for the Boomers.
But if you are Oklahoma, it is the ideal time. You have the off week, then you have Kent State,
right.
And more likely Josh Callaway over there on the Newcastle Racer side of the Oklahoma Sports Network said probably looking at South Carolina, Ole Miss more likely.
Josh also works for 24/7 Sports as well for the Sooners, so kind of got an inside connection there. But we'll see.
But, man, finally when Oklahoma gets something going, it was like a gut punch. Now, listen, Michael Hawkins, I think he's capable, and we'll see. But, hey, Sooner fans, I'm there with you. I needed an off week. I needed an off week after all that news. Boomers take over here on the 25-yard line. Handoff up the middle.
So
nice little job to step back there.
Yeah. Made the first man miss. It did get some positive yards.
Be a 2nd and 9, I think they're going to call it for the Boomers.
Got big number 77 in there, one of the twins. I think that's Caden Phillips. Yeah,
we hope to get several of the second, third team guys in tonight.
Yeah, they want to work him in a little bit kind of in the meaningful part of the game. He's been practicing there a little bit so far this week, so good to see him there in the second quarter. Big kid.
Yeah.
Going to go deep right here.
Throw it up and over, and nice job.
Good job by Sage Rush right there.
Sage, knocked that away. It was going to be a complete pass.
Yeah, good job right there by Sage. Said like his rangy, like I said, like his length, like his athletic ability and his ranginess. Still young back there, though, so sometimes, like I said, doesn't have the right eyes and some of that type of stuff, but great athlete back there next to Brody.
So 3rd and 8 for the Elgin Owls, and here's what I like being at the Nest. It's 28-0 in the second quarter.
And we're
the
still
fans are
loud, ready to go. Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Well, I mean, we hadn't been here in a month.
They want to shake
dying
the
for it.
Makers for sure, yeah. Snap kind of high. They struggled with that all night. Ball is tipped at the line of
scrimmage. Good job by Tiny right there.
Yep.
Said trying to blitz on the play, but when he saw the quarterback's hands go up, jumped and got in that throwing lane, was able to block it down.
It'll be a 4th and 8 now for the Woodward Boomers. They'll be punting this away.
Looks like Corday's going to go back there again this time.
3.5 left to go here in the first half. Let's see if the Elgin Owls can put a cap on this first half.
Woodward will get the ball at the end of the
Yep.
halftime show. Jace Johnson got in there but unable to get it. Good punt, though. Takes a real good Woodward roll.
It's a great roll inside
wow.
the 10. You're going to take a sideways roll to about the 8-yard line. That's where the Elgin Owls will take over. 3:21 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, Jace got in there, almost got his hands on it, but kind of kicked it around him and got a good kickoff and then an even better bounce and puts us deep inside of our own territory. Got to be smart right here. We're up 28-0. Don't want to give them any type of, momentum or anything like that. So, see what they do here.
That's exactly when I want to see Caden take a shot.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea right here, kind of deep in your own territory. Just throw a go route on the outside to Brody, see if you can get it completed. And Brody's way out there.
Yeah. Handoff up to Ritson Meyer. Again.
Just kind of carrying some people on his back.
He's staying right on that average of around 7 yards a carry, but just can't get much more than that.
No, he's broken through on maybe 2 or 3 so far, but nothing crazy. Middle one.
Be a second. They're going to call it, I think it's a long one, maybe about 2.
Here might be a good time for your shot.
Yeah.
Nope. That's why I don't coach.
Anyway. Yeah.
Again, like I said, good job right there by the Bombers. Yeah. Boomers finding a way in there and cutting Ritson before he can get really moving downfield.
Yeah, this is not Midwest City.
I know.
I know you have a problem with that. That's okay.
When I get something in my head, it's not coming
stuck,
out.
Man.
Y'all should know that better than anybody.
We do.
Stepdaddy's looking at me over here.
Hand off to Ritson up the left side. Jumps over a guy.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore. So it's going to be a penalty. Yeah, Ritson's going to get.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
So he's going to clip that. That's what they said.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to clip it.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do that anymore. Kind of a player safety issue. So they will bring that one back, unfortunately.
We see that there on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
It's not hurdles.
Does he run track?
No.
Okay.
It's about the only thing he doesn't do.
Yeah, I know he does a lot. Baseball season, so it's probably
yeah.
I was wondering.
3-time defending state champion wrestling, and then one of the better baseball players in the state as well. But no track.
So the Owls will march back. Not built like a track guy, but
Well, neither was Herschel Walker.
that is absolutely true. Yeah, not the prototypical body size.
So it brings up a first and long. Like I said, it ends up being a personal foul.
Wearing a similar number, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah. Oh man.
Vincent
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
1st and 18 for the Owls. Caden's going to draw back to pass this one. Finds Joey to the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down for Elgin with just under 2 minutes left to go now. There's a penalty there as well.
Not sure what the penalty's going to be here.
It's going to be on Woodward. They're pointing at the Boomers.
Yeah, good throw on that deep curl route. Joey did a good job of hands catching it and getting right upfield as soon as he caught it.
A personal foul on the Boomers.
Going to give us another 15 yards on top of. No, Derek Beans listening, I think, at home and said, I thought it was the Bombers. Yeah, that's what I said the entire podcast, Derek, but that is completely wrong.
That's what you
It
get for
is the
listening to
Boomers.
Vincent, yeah.
Right. Listen to the AKA American podcast that Derek Bean has. There's all kinds of awesome guests throughout the
It's a lot of fun,
season.
too. I enjoy it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not only did we touch on Elgin Owl football, but Derek does a good job of getting all kinds of guests on his podcast.
Well, finds Joey again inside the 30 down to the 29 as they're trying to hurry up and put some tempo here.
See, that time, the same exact play on that interception, but once he got into that kind of area, he kind of idled it down a little to allow Caden that bigger hole to throw it through.
You see that on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Don't need to go
145.
that fast, though. You still got one for you.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Yeah, you got all your timeouts left. But, you never get, you can work on 2-minute drills.
Caden, this time to Keegan Hillary.
You can work on 2-minute drills in practice and things like that, but it's nothing like you can simulate it in a game. So,
Put him right outside the Taco Mayo red zone.
like to see Caden, though, back in kind of that groove after that first interception of the year, but still coming out firing and not having any hesitation with some deep balls and things like that. Good to see that.
Let's see here.
False start, looks like, from the outside guy.
Back
Not sure
up
who
5
it was
yards.
on.
Yep. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 25 now for
I don't
the
know if it was
Owls.
one of those receivers or what on the outside out there, called by that outside lineman.
Brody and Keegan were both up top there. Joey's at the bottom of your screen, so I would assume that's probably one of Brody or Keegan. But anyway, that doesn't really, moves you back 5 yards, but maybe takes a little more time.
Just takes you out of that Taco Mayo red zone.
Yes, we'll get to say that again. We'll get inside the Taco Mayo red zone again. Clock is ticking, though. 1:08 left to go in the first half. Ritson behind Caden. Keegan Brody to the top. Joey at the bottom of your screen.
Keegan coming in tighter. Caden's
is-
taking in Joey.
Joey as well.
Good job by Caden right there.
Caden's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for Joey. He's intended for Joey. Joey kind of pushes off and gets some separation and makes the touchdown catch.
Good throw right there. Good job by Caden. Like I said, knowing where he should have been lined up, and pushed him in a little to get closer.
Here we see on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Good job by Joey, kind of using that little chicken wing there to kind of get a little bit of space.
Caden put in a good spot. 34-0 now your score. 47 seconds left to go here in the first half from the Nest.
Going to push us back a little, send a delay of game. I guess Joey kind of carried the ball to the sideline rather than giving it to the referee after the, not necessarily in a celebration or anything, but I guess the referees wanted the ball to them immediately. So he's going to push it back a little. It's going to be a 25-yard extra point. See if Will can get it through there. Good snap.
Kick is up, and
that one might be, yep.
This one is no good. 34-0 your score. Elgin Owls all over the Woodward Boomers here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe homeownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put homeownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Taco Mayo Red Zone.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 34-0 now your scores. It gets up another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
For the Pizza Crowd scoring recap. Vincent?
Yeah, great job right there. Hayden kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. Good, like I said, long drive. Started that drive inside of our own 10-yard line. Had some good passes downfield and capped off. Joey Ariano had a great drive right there. 3 catches, I believe, on that drive. Capped off with the long touchdown pass to Joey for Caden's 3rd touchdown of the evening. I believe that's Joey's first touchdown of the year as well. Joey's got several catches. We'll get some stats for you at halftime, and we can find out kind of who's our leading. I would assume Ritson's our leading rusher at the moment. Yeah, Caden's got 4 touchdowns, responsible for 4 touchdowns tonight. 3 on the 3 through the air and 1 rushing. Probably wants that pick back though. He knows that that's what he and I will talk about.
On the ground again, and they're going to fall on top of it right at the 22-yard line. So the Boomers will take over. 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Caden knows that that's to be the first thing I talk to him about when I see him after the game.
You also had that fumble. Don't forget the fumble, too.
Oh, I won't. Don't worry. Cade's a fun kid to coach and play with, and really happy for the way he started out this year, kind of coming into his own as a starting quarterback for the first year. And so we're going to need him down the line, obviously. Ritson obviously gets all the attention and whatnot, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a game where we're going to need him to come through big for us, and he's got the talent and he's got the capability for sure.
He's got the receivers as well.
Yep.
So Boomers 1st and 10. High snap again. They struggle with that all night long. Throw this one just out.
Smart.
Yeah. So bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, smart play right there by the quarterback. Just kind of get rid of it. Don't get sacked. Don't make it worse than what it already is. So 34-0 probably going in here at halftime. Going to probably see the starters maybe that first drive or two of the second half, and then hopefully we can get some of these young kids in and get some playing time. Would love to see Jake Croft get some snaps.
Yep. We've been waiting for him to get some.
Yeah. I want to see him, like I said, good thing about it too is, I mean, probably the way it's going right now, probably get our full 15 points, which would be nice. Check on some scores also at halftime around the district. Big one out in Cache tonight against Elk City. Also got a big one between Weatherford and Clinton.
Yeah.
Kind of figure out kind of where the district stands after one game.
And we don't really know. I mean, we've seen some scores and some of the coaches have seen some of the teams. We just don't really know what we are looking at in district quite yet.
No.
We hear stories.
Right, yeah. You hear some stories about some teams and things like that. You kind of watch some film and this, that, and the other. But as we kind of start getting more into this district play, we'll kind of understand what's going on there.
Let's see if they get another snap off. And they won't. That's how we'll end the first half. Elgin Owls lead the Woodward Boomers 34-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, it's halftime. The Elgin Owls lead the Woodward Boomers 34-0. And now for your halftime show, brought to you by Corey Eslick Farmers Insurance. As your local farmers agent right next to All-America Bank, she can help customers like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about insurance. With over 20 years' experience in the industry, she has the knowledge and tools to help you better understand your coverage options, whether that's auto, home, life, renters, business insurance, and more. Give her a call at 580-492-5547. Enjoy the halftime show, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Elgin High School proudly presents the Pride of Elgin Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mike Palmer, Mary Ellen Cole, Taylor Palmer, Mackenzie Johnson, and Jessica Casey. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Karina Morales and Celeste Passy. Their 2025 marching show program entitled The Music of Elvis, and tonight's performance includes selection Can't Help Falling in Love, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, Jailhouse Rock, and Are You Lonesome Tonight? Drum majors Karina Morales and Celeste Passy. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Elgin High School presents your 8-time OSSAA State Prefects Award-winning band, the Pride of Elgin Marching Band. Let's hear it one more time for the Pride of Elgin Marching Band.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we got about a minute and a half until the second half. Vincent's got some stats for us today.
Yeah, stats for the game. Caden Belletto, 10 for 13, so kind of keeping up with that completion percentage. 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, the 1 rushing touchdown, but also that 1 interception. But overall playing a fairly good game. Ritson, like I said, didn't really get loose that often, but still 13 carries for 116 yards and a touchdown. Keegan Hillary with two catches for 81 yards in that long touchdown on the first play of the game. Joey is leading all receivers, Joey Ariano, with 3 catches for 68 yards and that 1 touchdown as well. That's kind of some of your stats there.
Now for your keys to the second half, brought to you by Hellbent. Call ahead or walk-ins available. They specialize in military men and boys haircuts. Stop by today to let them make you look your best. 7796 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Yeah, keys to the second half are just going to be, like I said, continue to execute. When you get some of these young kids in the game, want to see them continue to execute the offense and play well. Obviously, want to also get out of here injury-free as you move forward further into district play. Like I said, the main thing is you want to see some of these young kids that are going to get in the game in the second half execute the offense. You don't want to see any type of drop-off. And you want to see some vinegar out there out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said kind of got up on the lead with 14-0 and kind of like I said, put it in neutral like we talked a little bit about there in the first half. And want to see them come out. Probably going to see the starters maybe for a drive or two here in the second half. Want to see them come out with a lot of energy and get some things moving. And like I said, at the end of the day, they'll also want to come out of here injury-free.
Now we need to do let's talk about our trivia, right?
Okay.
So, brought to you by Hardzall Gibbs, proud supporter of Elgin Athletics. Falls right around the corner. See their Great Fall Fashion and Decor located at 9201 South State Highway, 17 in Elgin. Vincent?
Yeah, so we'll give you the question. We'll come back and give you the answer. Maybe about
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit early in the third quarter. So if you have the answer, if you believe you have the answer, go ahead and hit us up on Facebook or any of our social media outlets. But Brody last week had a huge game with 10 catches for 115 yards, but that was not a school record. So who currently holds the school record for most catches in a game, and he did it twice in that season.
Well, there it
so
is.
If you know the season and you know the player, go ahead and give us a shout out, and we'll give you a shout out on air.
The trivia question brought
We'll give you a virtual pat on the back because that's all we got for you.
Hardzog Gifts. Appreciate you jumping on this trivia challenge sponsorship.
I work out with him occasionally at the Y. The guy that holds this record. Maybe gives somebody
some people may know
somebody a little bit of a hint. Well known in these parts, still around.
And listen, it's a good season for some people. Couple of games like that's pretty good. So,
but he does not. He had 2 catches that year. He had 2 games that year with 12 catches apiece, but does not hold the single. Oh, yep, gave the answer away.
Well, okay, now you know the answer.
So now you know the answer. So now you know the amount of catches, but you still don't know the player. I've always got my foot in my mouth. I apologize.
All right.
But the weird thing about that stat also is, so he had 2 games then that season with 12 catches, but does not hold the single season record for catches in a season.
Wow, okay. We had 2 really good games.
So the answer is 12
yeah.
as far as catches. We still need to know who that player is.
Thank our third quarter sponsor, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all our athletics.
I don't need to do that anymore because I can't keep a surprise or
if
secret
you guys
for
could
nothing.
Just see the look I gave Vincent as soon as he said 12.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I want to thank David Dillingham for the stats and for the trivia questions as well. David's been doing stats for Elgin for a very long time, since before Chalmer was even a player here.
And so we did also get the story on the Elgin Owls. I'm gonna do a little more research. Well, I'm gonna go make sure that's accurate, just to make sure.
Because we ready.
Okay. Get ready to start this second half. Elgin Owls lead 34-0. And after the hell-bent keys to the second half, I think one of the key words that you said there was no injuries. Like, this is a game where you're up 34-0. Injury is not something you want to happen.
No, but like I said, there was a lot of sloppy play in that first half. I know we're up 34-0, and that's great, and probably going to walk away with this victory at the end of the day. But still had some sloppy things going on. Still had one of the keys to the game coming in was the penalties. Still kind of have a few penalties that we need to kind of fix. And like I said, kind of took our foot off the pedal there for a little bit, and then was able to kind of. One good thing about it is, sign of a good team. Was able to kind of overcome that and fight back and start kind of turn the gas back on. But like I said, when you play a good team and you get deep in these playoff runs like we hope to be, you've got to be on go 24/7.
So Elgin Owls will kick this one off to start the second half. Another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Elgin Owls kicking from right to left on your screen.
Saw Colin Donnelly down in the stands earlier. Got a little hug from him. He's loving his time playing college football off this week, so was able to make the trip back to Elgin, watch little brother play. I think Shea Spencer's running around here somewhere as well. Saw he was in town tonight as well.
Going to be kicked to about the 25-yard line where the Boomers will take it and get out to the 35. That's where they'll start the first drive here in the second half.
Good tackle right there by Bryce. Bryce changed his shoes at halftime, going more with the traditional black shoes rather than his Halloween neon orange ones.
I like shoe game. It's good to have a few pairs.
You know how I am.
So did you ever have a half where you maybe had a bad half and went and changed your?
No.
Okay.
I was not one of those. Every week I kind of changed the look up a little. I was big into I go by the Dion method there. You look good, you feel good, you play good. Yeah. So once I decided what the outfit was going to be, it stayed, baby.
I can't even believe you were like that. No. Boomer's going to pass on first down. It's knocked down by Brody. He's 2nd and 10.
And for those that know me, I like a good shoe game.
He does, yeah.
Kind of known as the shoe man a little. Chris is looking at me like, really?
The budget can get up. You got to have a good budget to have a good shoe game.
Well, it helps that Elgin and State Farm kind of share colors.
That is very helpful.
So
for you.
It does pay off in the long run.
So 2nd and 10 for Woodward, just underway here in the second half.
But there's a lot of purple and gold in there too now.
Pass complete, going to be a first down.
Yeah, Keaton kind of went for the interception there or for the knockdown, and good job of concentration by the Boomer receiver to still hang on to it. Keegan was thinking pick 6 right there.
Yep.
Like his thought process there, but also want to try and keep everything in front of you. You only try and take those chances when you know you can get them, because luckily Brody was over top of it to tackle him. But
the ball at the 48-yard line for the Boomers. Best field possession they've had in quite a while. Drop back to pass again.
Interception. Ritzenmeyer, that could be a pick 6.
It's 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Forget about it. Ritzenmeyer, pick 6.
That's his second touchdown of the night, 14th on the season. Third way of scoring a touchdown this year. Has 12 now rushing touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 punt return.
A nice little silly there in the end zone with Hudson. Did a little dance back and forth. That's one thing we get to see from Ritson.
Man, Coach Hill
good.
Getting up on the set. Every year he's increasing that vertical, so good job by Coach Hill right there.
The Elgin Roofing instant replay. Extra point pending. 40-0 the score. Snap is bad.
There goes Croft. Try and get outside, see if he can.
It's going to be incomplete. 40-0 your score. Elgin Owls lead the Woodward Boomers. 10:54 left to go in the third quarter here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls lead 40-0 over the Woodward Boomers. After your pizza crowd scoring recap, Vincent.
Yeah, pick 6. I mean, I was like, wait.
That was the easiest setup ever.
And I completely botched it.
It's okay. It's
because, I was like, scoring recap. What are you talking about? Because usually there's drive summary. I was like, there was no drive. So, great pick 6 by Ritzenmeyer.
Yeah, good one. Gets set for the Wayne's driving kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's
go to Wayne's.
40-0 your score. Good to be back at the nest.
Yes. We'll keep up with some scores throughout the second half for you. We'll try and get you some of those district matchups.
A short kickoff on the far side, taking on the 30. Oh, big hit was incoming there.
Yeah, Bryce Martin down there super quick. Weatherford and Clinton, 1 minute to go in the third quarter, still tied 7-7.
Oh, 7-7. So what's 7-0 earlier? So that's good. That's an interesting score. What's the Elk City Cash score?
Let's see here.
That was the Bridge Creek also. Bridge Creek and Douglas are tied at 12.
Elk City it's still listed at halftime. Cash 7, Elk City 6. Might check in with Christian Lawyer here in a little bit. I would assume he's at that game with his 37 children.
Or we could turn it on. Or we could also turn it on the Oklahoma Sports Network as well. Don't turn away from us.
Inside handoff.
Brody
Donnelly. Brother in the house. And Brody coming up with a big play from his linebacker spot. Looks like Jace Johnson was also in there as well, number 26.
Keep it right there at the stick, so it'll still be a 2nd and 10.
Defensive line, you got Caden Phillips in there as well. Big number 77, Tucker New. Everything anchored in the middle by Big T.
Yeah, so Cash still leads Elk City 7-6. That game is in the third quarter.
Corday and Bryce at your corner spots, and John Lohman and Brody Morrison at your safety spots. Here comes Brody up with the sure tackle after the quick little stick route on the outside.
Pass caught by Jake Graff. Didn't go anywhere as Brody comes up with the tackle. We'll bring him a 3rd and 10 now for the Boomers.
4-year starter there, Brody. Not much he hasn't seen as a 4-year starter.
Solid football player. 9:42 left to go in the third quarter. And again, the Elgin crowd is still getting into it.
Stick around after the game. We'll have a quick and Country Kitchen post-game show where we'll name your K5 Offensive Player of the Game and your Bree Chappelle Defensive Player of the Game. Got a lot of nominees so far tonight. Looks like they took off a little bit early. Look like their right guard might have took off a little early there.
We'll back it up 5. It'll be 3rd and 15 now. And we could give it to a lot of players tonight. We'll figure it out. Defensive Player of the Game. Think we might have one. Possibly.
Miguel just texted me from Brito Miko. He's going to be cooking after the game for the boys.
Okay, so
I think Pizza Corral's also going to be open after the game as well. Like I said, Coach Wyatt talked a little bit about it during the coaches show this week at Burrito Miko. I want to thank everybody for all their support and everything that they give to these kids and these players. Ritson kind of coming in a lot, but there goes Tucker. Oh,
still free, throws this one away. Good job to escape a couple of guys there and get out of the pocket and throw it away.
Yeah, Ritson had a chance at him. He ducked underneath that one. Tucker kind of had a chance at him, wasn't able to bring him down, and was able to throw the ball away and bring it up a punting situation. Looks like Corday's going to go back there.
If you notice there on screen, our little score spins every now and then. 40 point. He likes to dance too, right? So it's excited. Trying to figure that out. Something in the graphic. Every now and then, he'll just kind of spin.
I do the same thing.
You do quite often.
He said, "I'm still vouching for the camera up here for us." I'm not sure Eric would like that, but
punt really
another
is
good punt.
Yeah, away from
Corday.
Yeah. So it's going to get a good bounce there. So Elgin Owls will have the ball with 7:40. Wait to say running clock. Yeah, it'll be a running clock this half, by the way.
Okay. Looks like we're going to have the starters go out there maybe one more drive. Who you with?
So it is a running clock. It'll be a straight running clock all the way through.
Yeah, so this one will probably go pretty quickly. And it looks like CJ's coming off, so might get some second string guys in here.
I saw Jake. Jake kind of went up to the huddle. And
it's like Zayden Roberts is coming in. Yeah, we got a couple of them. Yep, looks like Jackson Deal is still in there as a starter, but Brody Ballou is still in there as well. But looks like Zayden Roberts ran out there. Looks like Keybone ran out there as well. Corday's coming in motion. Yeah. John Lohman's
Caden's going to hand the ball to Tiny
zone
on the outside. Nice job measuring up that defender. You're going to get all the way up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13 and another first down for the Elgin Owls.
Good job by Corday coming in and blocking. Looks like Dalvin's going to come on in and get a couple carries as well.
I want to see him break one. I just want to see him get an open field.
Probably see some Gator here in a little bit as well. But yeah, with these running clocks, I mean, this thing goes pretty quickly. So second half will probably be fairly short.
Dalvin is going to get the handoff to the outside. Ducks his shoulder, going to get up to the 48-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play. 5 maybe.
Here comes Brody in for Lucas Young. Probably Caden's last drive of the game would be my guess.
Yeah.
Then we'll see Mr. Croft.
Especially with the running clock, and we're down under 6 already.
Yeah.
So it's going pretty quick.
Zayden Roberts out here lined up at left tackle, it looks like.
Dalvin's going to get the handoff again and be tackled in Woodward territory. About a yard short of the first down. Looks like. Be a third
Just
and
barely,
one.
yeah. Probably a power play right here.
Also, the referee right here was saying that's first down. They're going to give him a first down.
Yep, okay. I'll take it. Your receiving core is all juniors. Corday, Joey, and John Lohman. Dalvin Cook also a junior. Caden Belletto a junior. So getting it out here to Corday.
Get him in some space. Cuts it back. Gets free. Still on his feet. Still spinning on his feet. Unbelievable. Still up, but finally steps out at the 26-yard line.
That's the thing about Corday. Like I said, I mean, when he gets his ball, when he's motivated and mentally there, I mean, he gets the ball in his hand, and he is something to watch. And like I said, great football player. Just kind of got to get it going a little bit for him. And
see that there on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Got all the capability and all the tools.
Yeah, lots of talent.
And hoping that it all clicks one day, and starting to get there. Plays a good corner for us as well.
We'll get you the answer to the trivia question brought to you by Hard Dog Gifts here in just a minute. Hand off to Corday again. Makes a man miss up the middle. Turns on the Jets. Can he get in there? Stays on his feet. Finally tackled inside the Taco Mile red zone down at about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, good job of running right there, cutting up underneath. Like I said, it's designed to go outside, but saw the hole up underneath and cut it up underneath to get us inside of the Taco Mile red zone and inside the 5-yard line for first and goal.
3:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Lot Fraternal Order Police third quarter.
See if Dalvin can maybe punch one in here. You hate to not give it to Corday. He's kind of got down here last. But love to see Dalvin maybe get his first touchdown as an Owl.
He gets the handoff, runs right into the middle. Not much doing there.
Good job by the Boomer defensive line.
Bring up a second and goal from the 3-yard line.
Caleb Adesola coming in that tight end spot.
Brody Donnelly coming out.
Caden's got 3 touchdowns on the night. Passing, 1 rushing.
So Dalvin behind Caden Boletto. Low snap, handed off to Dalvin.
Get in there, Dalvin!
He is up.
Woo! Ah, what are they going to call?
Oh, I want Dalvin to get that one. I think they're going to call that hold right there on the goal line.
Yeah, Corday was down there. John Loam was down there. I don't know. Let's see what the call is.
It is
holding.
Yeah, hold on me.
Ugh.
So they did stop the clock for the penalty.
Here comes Gator. Giving Dalvin a little bit of a break. He's going to bring second and goal from, yeah.
Shaking his head. He's like,
yeah,
oh, man.
I was in there.
Clock going again.
They said, don't forget next week our game is on Thursday night at Elk City against the Elk City.
Wow. It's
Elks.
in the name, brother.
There goes Gator.
Oh, nice job escaping. The first one still on his feet fighting. Getting down to about the 8. I think they're actually, technically the big Elks maybe, but the Elk City Elks works.
The old brown and white. Not sure what our, probably be on top of the press box again, I believe. So. The room we have broadcasted from before is
a little small, but we can make it work. And we're me and Vince are not these small
Billy,
guys.
Billy, I don't know if we can make that work again, brother. That was about 6 years ago, man.
I did one at Anadarko that was pretty tough before, too. It was kind of small in there with the tuba right in front of me the whole time. So Caden's going to drop back the pass and has. To John Lohman.
Caden
touchdown through the air.
Caden Boletto's 4th touchdown of the night. That gives him 8 on the year now.
Wide open.
When we come back from this break, we'll give you the Hartzogs
trivia
answer.
So 46-0 now your score. Another bad snap and kind of throws the timing off. I think he still made it, and he does. 47-0 Elgin Owls lead here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. In Elgin, Oklahoma, the Elgin Owls lead 47-0 over the Woodward Boomers. Now for your Pizza Corral scoring recap.
Yeah, good job right there. Braxton had a little bit of a good run there. Dalvin came in and got some runs as well. Gator had one as well, but it was capped off by the touchdown from Caden Boletto to John Lohman. John's first touchdown of the year. Caden's fourth on the night, 8th overall. Caden also has one rushing touchdown, so Caden is responsible for 5 touchdowns tonight. Maybe a nominee. I know he was offensive player of the game last week, but maybe a nominee again for this week.
Now for your Wayne drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's. Joe's running around here somewhere. Like I said, ran out there with the 5th grade unit as their head coach.
At the 15-yard line.
Gage Rush over there. Got some new guys coming in for defense. Looks like Tommy Finley's heading out there. Zayden Roberts again is out there. Caden Phillips.
All right, you want to give the answer to the trivia question?
All right, we sure will, with 12 catches, clearly, because I already gave that part away. But he did it twice in 2011. Dre, I see you at the Y all the time, and I apologize in advance. I've never asked you what your last name was, but it is Drayvon. You got it, Billy. You got
Kawaikla.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. Or Kawaikla. Kawaikla or Kawaikla.
Dre, we apologize in advance if we butchered your last name. But that is Drayvon with 12 catches and twice in the year of 2011. Brody Morrison last week had 10 catches for 115 yards. But again, so we might come back to that one later in the year. Dre does not hold the single season reception record.
And Dre, next time you see Vincent working out, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna when I see him Monday or Tuesday morning, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, look, I apologize.
That's how the third quarter will come to an end. The Owls lead 47-0 over the Woodward Boomers here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Fourth quarter action brought to you by the Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Remember, Ace is a place for the helpful hardware folks. 7796 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Dre, also, like I said, Dre's still around this area. If you've got a concrete business, so if you ever need concrete work, call Dre.
Being rushed from the backside, and with the sack is Jace Johnson, the sophomore for the Owls, gets in on the action.
Good job of pursuit from that backside.
Elgin Roofing instant replay. So third down and 16 now for the Boomers.
Keegan Hillary and Corday look like they're over there at this corner spots, trying some Honey Owl at the safety position. Back there with
Sage is back there.
Sage Rush.
Pitch to the running back on the far side, getting it up to the 25.
Good job by Bryce right there coming from that safety spot.
And again, we do have a running clock This game will be over in about 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to move pretty quickly.
Maybe 15, barring a score or something. Score's doing a little dancing there on the screen again. It's a happy 47. So punting formation for the Boomers. Almost
Tommy
blocked.
Finley almost got in there. Oh, got Bryce back there.
Bryce drops it on the ground and gets
there he goes.
To the near side. Really just got to beat a couple of guys. Still inbounds, cuts it back. 20, 50. All the way. Unreal.
Bryce Martin with the punt return touchdown.
Starts how all great punt returns start with a dropping of the ball. Able to go back, cut back across.
He didn't get his turnover tonight, but still made a way to make his presence felt.
Great blocking on this near sideline as well. Cut back there about the 20 or 15-yard line. You saw the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
CJ running out there without his helmet on.
53-0 now your score. And so, just like I said, another score could stop the clock, and it did.
Is that 54 going to dance as well?
It probably will.
Well, I'm kind of counting the chicken before the egg.
Oh, bad snap.
Sorry. 53.
Blown up. Ball still alive. Picked up. Going to be tackled there at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, we still got to get that figured out. Like I said, we're kind of going back and forth with a couple different short snappers so far this year. And got to get that figured out, though, as we move forward in the season. Obviously, our third missed extra point of the night.
The Elgin Owls lead 53-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-87.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network now for the Pizza Corral scoring recap.
Punt return touchdown by Bryce Martin. Picked the ball up probably about the 40, give or take, so about 60-yard. Made a couple people miss, and then was able to get all the way in there for a touchdown. Doesn't have his pick sixes like he did last year, but still finds a way every game to impact the game.
Now for your Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's
go to Wayne's. That'll be a fun one for him and Ritson to talk about after.
Ball hits on the ground up at the 15 where the Woodward Boomers pick it up. He tackled at the 31-yard line.
Now we got some youngins coming in.
Yeah, that's good.
67, Ronnie Rojas was your practice player of the week, so was out there with the captains this week, so good to see him getting in there and get some playing time. Also got number 52 out there as well, Sheldon Deutsch. Jace Johnson obviously has been playing for a little while there. Number 26, Jake Deal still in there, Brody Donnelly. Corner spots, you've got 11, Keegan Hillary. Number 81, Colson Boyce. Sage Russ back there, and then also number 21, Logan Scholl at one of the safety spots alongside Sage Rush.
Tackled at about the 37-yard line, and Keegan Hillary on the tackle.
Good to see, like I said, a lot of these kids getting some time in. They put in the work all week. It's either scout teamers or whatever to get those starters ready and prepared, and good to see those guys there. Oh, first little lady of Elgin football, Miss Caroline right there. Looking into the booth. Hey, there goes Phoenix Castro as well. Time to take it to the house.
8:38 and running. Yeah, if you're just joining us, Elk City game is Thursday. It's next week.
Check some of these scores as well, probably out of halftime. Oh, that would have been awesome for him.
Colson boys.
Man, hate that. See what we got here as far as scores go.
3rd and 5 now for the Boomers.
Huge day tomorrow in college football. A lot of things will get kind of decided there. You got a top 10 matchup up in Happy Valley. Whiteout. I want to go to a Penn State whiteout. I've never been to that stadium.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to do that one. Clinton now up 14-7 on Weatherford. Everybody kind of had, Clinton down this year and yada, yada. And
pass complete to the far side. Gets free from a tackle and got a lot of room in front. 35-30, 25-20. Keep the shutout intact, boys. Be down to the 11-yard line.
Looks like we got a guy down back. Oh, all right. We're going to stay here.
Be a first down.
Yeah, Keegan kind of went for the ankle tackle and wasn't able to get him down and went a long way after that. Tuttle all over Ardmore, 51-0. Where's that Cash? Elk City 19, Cash 7 in the fourth quarter at 5 minutes left.
Longest play of the night for the Boomers by far.
Ridge Creek 26, Douglas 18. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter there.
High snap again, handed off to number 2, gets down to the 5.
See if this young group can kind of keep them out the end zone here. Hold that shutout. Grove all over Catoosa, 48-0. Cushing all over. Is that Skiatook?
Yep.
41-7. Miami.
Miami's correct as well.
There we go.
So they try to.
They're playing Oogala Toogala Boogala.
They tried to get Paul Feinbaum to name some Oklahoma towns or say them the other day, and that was one he tried to say. Elgin Allen's nice job that time to stack up the running back.
Yeah, good job right there. Looks like Caleb Adesola, sophomore in there. All right, so you got to, I'm not from Oklahoma, so Oogala, Toogala, Boogala, what we got here?
Oogala-Gatalala.
There we go. All right.
They try to get Paul Feinbaum to say Sasakwa, which is back where I'm from, and didn't get right. Chickasha, they did Chickasha. They try to get everybody to say that Chickasha.
Yeah. Come to New Orleans. We got some interesting ways to say things, too. Outside zone here.
Tackle there again.
Ball almost came out. Caleb Adesola on another tackle there alongside Brody Donnelly, looks like.
So we'll be fourth down. Let's see if the crowd will get into this again.
Listen to this. This is awesome.
Yeah, just 5 minutes left to go.
53-0, and it's
set out in the young guys playing for some pride here.
And it's as loud as it was in the first quarter.
If you look at the defense, they're engaged, they're communicating. Got to keep this intact. By the way, the crowd's so loud here, it's shaking our clock, our scoreboard clock. High snap again. No, baby, no! Denied by the Elgin Now defense.
Great job by Jace Johnson getting in there. Then kind of followed up by Jake Deal, Caleb Adesola, Tommy Finley. Great job, guys, keeping them out of the end zone and securing that shutout for the moment.
4:30 left and ticking. I think we can see Jake now.
I would think so. Saw him out. Obviously, we've seen him a couple times tonight.
Sure.
As the holder.
Yeah, there he is.
But here comes Jake. Jake the Snake.
Gator out there as well. Brendan Lewandowski at the bottom of your screen. Hand off to Gator.
Jake only a sophomore. Much improved from last year to this year. Just had practice and things like that. The way the ball comes out of his hand now. Got some height to him. Not a bad size for a quarterback. Like his upside, like his athletic ability.
53-0 your score. Elgin Owls are going to.
Dad's part of the middle school staff, I believe, as well.
This first district game, go to 1-0. District 4-0 on the season.
Gives us the full 15 points as well, so that's another
That's big.
big thing for us, especially with the way some of these scores are going. Nobody's really running away with any games, so we should be kind of sitting the top there at 1-0 with the 15 points. Stick around with us after this next 3 minutes as we will have your Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show where we will name your K5 Offensive Player of the Game and your Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by Bree Chappelle. Bree's birthday is today as well,
birthday,
so happy
yeah.
birthday, Bree. It was either today or yesterday. But
Either way,
I told her I'd give her a shout-out, so here we are. Dalvin on the outside zone. Go, Dalvin!
A lot of room.
Go, Dalvin!
Go all the way.
Go, Dalvin!
25-4. They're not going to catch him. Dalvin, 9-yard touchdown run for the Elgin Owls. Unreal again.
Love it for that kid.
You see it here on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. Nice cut back to the middle on the inside. And once he got to the outside, nobody was going to get him.
I mean, that looks like AD, baby.
He runs straight up and down like him for sure.
Awesome for that kid, man. Love it. Look who's first one out there to greet him. Ritzenmeyer. Great job, Ritzen.
After that first one got called back as the holding, he's able to get it on 89. Way more spectacular fashion.
First touchdown as an Elgin Owl. Second year ever to play football.
Yeah, looked pretty good doing it. That looked better than I ever looked doing it.
Yeah, I would have got caught probably about the 20. And I'm talking about the 20 back here.
Kick is up, and it is good. So 60-0, that's your score now. 2:15 left to go on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, trying to put a cap on this. And listen, I pray to the football gods that we do not score a touchdown, and there's a good reason. I do not want to hear 6-7.
Oh,
Please,
yeah, no.
let's just not do
that'll
that.
be the first time I ever say, let's miss the extra point.
Yeah.
I've got a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old daughter, and that's all I hear.
Constant. And the worst part about it is a lot of things happen around 6 or 7 o'clock.
Right,
so
and it's like, 6-7, 6-7.
Constantly.
Yeah.
So, for all that is good, let's go 2:15 without that happening. Stay tuned afterwards for the Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show.
It's maybe in about 6-7 minutes.
Tackled at the 41-yard line.
Looks like John Lohman.
Yep.
Try and get some, maybe next week I'll get with Coach Baker and see if he's got the tackle chart going. I know we give you a lot of offensive stats, but don't obviously give you a lot of defensive stats. Sometimes we'll obviously tell you about, the interceptions and some of those type of things. But Coach Baker keeps a tackle log, so we'll maybe try and get with him this week, see if we can get those and count those up for you guys as well. Great job by the defense tonight. I mean, great job all around. Like I said, got a little sloppy there about midway through the first quarter, but able to kind of put the foot back on the pedal and
handoff up the middle for a gain of about 2 yards.
Love to see some, like I said, love to see some of these young kids getting some action in there. Looks like Number 60, Freddie Nina in there on the tackle. 54 is also in there as well. That's Lee. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one to myself. Let's see, who else is that down there? Is that 68 maybe? Like I said, one of Jack Bybee? I'm going to give all these kids, like I said, their shout out and their flowers for getting in there. Like I said, work hard all week, getting the starters and all those guys prepared, and get the shine out here at the Nest on a Friday night. One of the cornerback spots, Chase Walden.
Up the middle, very patient run, gets to the outside, breaks through another tackle.
Tommy Finley runs him down.
Yeah. Be at the 33-yard line with under 30 seconds left to go in the ballgame
Coach
now.
Baker still in the box next to us, coaching his heart out. Making sure keep that shutout in place. Looks like Woodward's not really rushing along, so it looks like that may do it.
Yeah, they're
going to let this one go.
That's how we'll end. Elgin leads 60-0 now, 5 seconds left, and going to walk away with a district win. And you really can't ask much more than what they did tonight.
No, like I said, didn't really see any. Like I said, not sure about any bumps and bruises or anything like that, but nobody was laid out on the field, so got that big victory, 60-0, got to 15 points, and coming out of here looks like injury-free.
So the Elgin Owls win 60-0 over the Woodward Boomers. Hang with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll have the postgame show brought to you by Ann's Country Kitchen here in just a minute.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Back here at the Nest, where the Elgin Owls victorious over the Woodward Boomers 60-0. And now for your post-game show brought to you by Ann's Country Kitchen. They have the best homemade pies and cheesecake around, plus homemade cinnamon rolls, biscuits, dinner rolls, Indian tacos, hand-breaded chicken fried steaks, and so much more. Home cooking with Ann's Country Kitchen, 26020 Oklahoma Highway 58. And Vincent, again, exactly what you want to do. You want to come and, assert your will on them and do it without getting injured, and they did that.
Yeah, like I said, still some things to work on. So, I mean, coaches are always perfectionists and things like that and never play a perfect game or anything. So, like I said, there are some things to work on. We had the interception, had a fumble at some point, had some penalties still here and there. So, some things to work on. But at the end of the day, what can you complain about with a 60-0 victory?
Yeah.
Like I said, played well. Said took their foot off the pedal a little there mid-first quarter, but then was able to kind of regain that momentum and then kind of push through in the second half. Good to see some of those young kids get in there. Happy for Dalvin with that long touchdown run as well. And like I said, I mean, nothing more you can ask for. You guys got the win, starting out district play 1-0 and with the 15 points. And said looking forward to a big win next week against Elk City, who could potentially be 1-0 as well, as they're currently leading Cash as well. And then you got the big one over there between Weatherford and Clinton as well. So we'll try and keep in touch with that score as we move forward as well.
Now for your offensive player of the game, brought to you by K5. They specialize in overhead doors. It is their mission to provide the highest quality of services while ensuring each customer is met with personable, professional experiences. Their team is ready to serve you. Give them a call for a free estimate, 580-507-9526. And this was kind of tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, a bunch of people had a lot of good, like I said, a lot of people had some great games. I mean, Caden obviously with accounted for 5 touchdowns, 4 through the air, 1 on the ground. Ritson had his normal day of over 100 yards and the touchdown. Also had the interception, had the pick 6 as well. But at the end of the day, I mean, I loved the way he played. Had some big blocks on the outside as well on some of those long runs as well. So we're going to give it to Joey Ariano this week with 3 catches for, I think, 68 yards and a touchdown, all on one drive. But like I said, did a good job on the outside of blocking and then had some good catches there as well during the game. So your K5 offensive player of the game is going to be Joey Ariano this week.
Now for your defensive player of the game, brought to you by Brianna Chappelle.
Yeah, defensive player of the game brought to you by Brianna Chappelle, your Southwest Oklahoma realtor, where the market is hot and the deals are hotter. Call Bree today at 580-360-9625. For all your home buying and selling needs. Again, happy birthday to Bree as well. So enjoy your birthday and have fun out there tonight. Your defensive player of the game, Billy.
And we could have named. Listen, Ritson's going to be like. Ritson's going to say,
Yeah.
What do we do?
What do we do? Pick 6 there. I mean, had some big hits as well. Like I said, Jake Deal stepped in for Kaysen and had a good game. Brody Donnelly did some good things. Caleb Adesola did some good things. But at the end of the day, we had a ton of people that played tonight and was able to keep the shutout in place. So we're going to give it to Jack Baker and the entire defense.
Yeah, especially that other group, the backup group came in there at the
had the goal line stand there at the end to keep it intact.
Yeah.
And like I said, Jace Johnson did some good things as an outside linebacker as well. Like I said, Tiny played a good game on the defensive side. But at the end of the day, I mean, to hold the team to no points, like I said, you had a lot of people play throughout the game. We're going to give it to Coach Baker and the game plan.
Yep.
And then like I said, the entire defense. So your Bree Chappelle defensive player of the game is Coach Baker and the entire defense.
That's going to do it for us here at Elgin. Elgin wins this one 60-0 over Woodward. Again, next Thursday will be when we make the trip up to Elk City. If you can make it up there, come on up there and support your Owls. If not, we'll have it here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 6:30 pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff. For Sadie, for Chris, for Vincent, I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody.
And always, go Owls.
Woo!
Far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.